I remember when I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, and I see a lot of videos online with people making crossbows and ballistic knives and whatever. So I wanted to see if I could make a ballistic knife, because I just didn't know if it was possible to use household items to make a working shooting knife. But here's my ballistic knife, fully assembled, with a little key ring for me to hold on to it, and the sheath at the end to protect the knife, and the body in which the spring is held down in. And if I take the sheath off, you can see it's a pretty sharp blade on one side, but it's a sharp blade, and it's from an old switchblade, one of those Milano type blades. But anyways, I just thought I'd show you at a distance what this looks like, in the little pin on the side to pull the blade, and I had to strengthen it up here. Well, anyways, I'm gonna fire it and show you just about how accurate it fires, and about the power of the spring that I actually got from a toilet paper roll and doubled them up. So check it out. Up here is a target you can see in front of you, and that target is some type of project box. Well, this project box has got about 3 layers of cardboard in it already, and I'm going to make sure that I can at least get one penetration in the box, because I don't want to look like an absolute fool when I post this on YouTube. But anyways, I'm going to fire it. So I've learned that for this knife, you can fire it and it will fire about 25 feet in distance, but after about 9-10 feet it loses accuracy. So we'll go ahead and back up to about, I don't know, to where you can see the ballistic knife, and that's about where we're at, is about I'd say 5 feet, 6 feet, more like 7. So I'm gonna fire it by pulling the pin, and there it is. Now you can see, that's the blade penetrating, and it's possible you can make a ballistic knife. I don't know now if it would go through human skin, but it might, might leave a nice little cut, like a quick little pressure cut in somebody. But I mean, at close distances, this thing's stuck in wood at about 1/4 inch deep. So who knows? Maybe there are real claims to the ballistic knife being a possible weapon, such as I've used it on Call of Duty. As you can see, the little spring, it's a damn toilet roll spring, and all you have to do is take one of these toilet rolls. That's what this is right here, to this base. Pull it apart and use the small side to mount the spring, and then take the inside of a PVC pipe and use the bottom side, the bigger side, and then cut it off, and then use the smaller part to mount the spring on that too, because the spring will fit on the inside of this pipe in the center, as it does on this part right here. And then turn them upside down and push the spring into, as you can see, and loading it is quite a challenge, especially since I added this stupid goofy key ring, because I thought it'd be a fun little holder. Anyways, see when I load it. I have to push for all dear heaven and earth. Holding the camera with one hand. You know what? We're gonna do what we did before. 'Cause I can't. Great. Sorry about that. 'Cause I can't seem to hold a camera and load my dang weapon. So you line up the holes without dropping the base, and it's actually quite a lot of force to load this thing. And then take your pen and there you go. It's loaded and ready to use again, as you can see. And just to let you know, the blade is not bent or anything. It's just on one side or the other because that's the way that I had to reinforce it. Plus that's the way the spring naturally wants to fly and throw the blade that way to the right. So by putting it on my left, it kept it from wanting to go fly right. So I hope you've enjoyed this homemade ballistic spring. And yeah, I made it literally out of everything I found in my apartment. I had a pocket knife, I had PVC pipe, and I had tape and copper coil, which I used to wrap and increase the strength of the blade, because I don't have a welding kit, or I don't even have a soldering iron right now, and one of these little like drug people call them pill grinders, but they're actually fasteners to hold the actual end cap on, which is nothing more than a soda cap that I put over the end of it to hold it so the back end of the spring won't fire out. Thanks for watching. Alright, bye. And don't worry about subscribing or whatever, or liking. Just let me know what you think, if you think anything or have any suggestions on how I should make it better. Because I don't give a shit about ratings and all that. That's just... it's pointless. Alright, well anyways, take care. Oh yeah, and my little sheath. Takes me 5 times to say bye, but in my little sheath. It's even shaped like, you know, the knife that I want people to think it is, but it's not. But, and now it's safe. Alright, bye.